What's up, everybody? Madcap here, and welcome back to F.E.A.R 2, the Reborn DLC, where we are on, I believe, interval 5 is what we're coming up to now. I don't really remember too much, other than we're climbing down buildings and doing all kinds of crazy stuff, and we're, like it says here, I mean, even the description of this interval is pretty short. We're basically almost to the crater, and voices are urging us on, soon you'll find the answers you seek. That's about it. We're moving along, we're shooting people. I think we got completely annihilated in that last area with all the snipers and crap, so it was basically just a little fighting area. So we'll see what this area entails. We're definitely underground with dirty pipes and whatnot. It's always good, right? Is Alma going to be through this door again? I see you. Alma? No? Okay, I think we're safe. That's good. Area for evacuation. Assistance. Instructions for use. Use intercom to contact emergency officials for assistance in exiting. Follow instructions given by officials. Intercom. 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 I don't know where that is. Oh god! Jesus! Okay. I was not ready for that mentally. I was so not ready for that yet. Oh, that was stupid. That's been happening the whole game. I don't know why that startled me. I think I was still thinking about the goddamn intercom, so I put a fucking bullet through the wall. Okay, well, I'm ready for F.E.A.R now. This door must be kept closed. Fire door. Jesus Christ. Oh, these guys. Oh, somebody just broke through a window. Oh. Hello. Fine traveler. Is your head about there? No? I can't see your head. There we go. Where there is one, there's probably going to be more. Well, something was coming through. Automatic shotgun. Nah, I'm not a shotgun person. I have full health, so I don't need the health kit. Or med kit, if you will. Still got this. Yeah, I was gonna say, it sounds like stuff is falling through here. Is that something big? No, just you. Whoa, okay. I don't know what the hell happened there. Death while falling. You gonna try it too, or are you gonna die before you fall? Ah, close enough. He was still in the air, right? Right. I can't have been these guys that fell. That's too big of an explosion. Creeping around, are ya? Rolling. It was a good try, you know, but I already knew where you were. Don't see anybody else just yet. I hear somebody. He's cloaking and uncloaking, which almost makes me think he sees me. Oh, kind of. He must have been jumping up the walls. Spider-Man, Spider-Man. Anybody else? No? Okay, let's go down the proper escalator. Like a good civil person. There it is. I was waiting for that. Okay. Shot grenades are full. What do we have, anyways? Sniper! Oh god, an SMG. Oh, we might be slightly bonered here. Okay, hi. Shit, on a stick. Crap. Alright, wait, can I go down? Yeah. Thank you, Sprint. Let's not use up all of our... Shit. Okay, let's switch to this. Boop. 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 Oh, good, I'm right in the crossfire. Okay, ow. They didn't give me much cover here, did they? Okay, I'm not gonna fucking use that. Okay, we need to shot grenade. We also need a plan, which I don't have right now. Other than getting shot a whole bunch. I guess we can go with normal grenades. I'm not gonna use my sniper. Screw it. I mean, the only spot I use these, 7 to 5. Okay, I got it now. 7 to 5. Is he still shooting me? Oh, I missed. Great. Weenie ass grenade. There you go. Come on. Crap, I'm running out of explosives real quick, like. He's beeping though, that's a good sign. I know what that means. It means you're gonna die. This depends on how many more grenades it takes. What the fuck? What the hell is sucking me in? Oh, there's more stuff over here I'm going to need. Electric grenades aren't going to help that much. Laser might, actually. Shit. Are you done shooting? Good. I hope this works. Yes, it does. Okay. Thank God. Whew. Laser it is. I'm going to keep you as a backup. For some reason, I thought I had a rocket launcher. I guess that was F.E.A.R 2 non-DLC? It would seem. Can I get back up? Yes, I can. Wasn't there a health kit up here? Actually, I didn't even look around here at all. There probably was a rocket launcher somewhere. I wouldn't know where it might be, though, so... There probably isn't one up here anywhere. It's cool. I'm sure we did it the right way. I mean, it's kind of hard to explore when you got a guy shooting fucking 80,000 bullets at you. Ooh, Chinese food. That was good. Yes, armor. That's what I was looking for. Shveet. Okay, what else is around here? Hoop. It's alright, it's just my legs. What if there's something back there? Oh well. Nobody's gonna break through this window? Okay. God, I hope they don't throw too many more of those at me. Is it about time for another one of those pop-up screechy images? Like right in here somewhere?
Is 813 exhibiting behavior similar to the others?
Yes.
Negative, Command. 813 does not seem impaired.
What? I'm totally impaired. Ooh. Okay, I have 12 shots left. I have no grenades there. I have 2 shot grenades. Oh, I have incendiary grenades. I totally forget I have some of these things. See, I never use grenades. Alright, well, this is 12 shots. Yep, there it is. I knew it was coming. I fucking knew it. I've played a lot of F.E.A.R. Why is this red? Yeah, shoot that rebar. You got a prime shot on that rebar there. See, I don't like it when games tell you you can't shoot. I had to try just because. That was a clean shot. But for some reason there's an invisible wall and I can't shoot through that. Which is probably why he doesn't see me either. Oh man, that sucks. I have a clean shot. Great, yeah, now he's gonna get a shot on me. Thanks for saving while I was in the middle of a firefight with a fucking sniper. Stupid piece of crap saving system. Why don't you save before I go in the battle? Did I flush him out? Who's shooting me and from where? Oh, there's a guy way the hell back. Okay, this is not a good place to be. Let's get out of here. Boom, 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 boom. Don't worry, most of those shots hit, I'm sure. Yes, please. Yes, please. Yes, please. I'm completely out of some of that crap. Take all that. Somebody threw a grenade at me. Good thing the grenades are so puny now. What the hell was that noise? That almost sounds like a powered armor, but they wouldn't do that, would they? Sure they wouldn't. What the hell is that? Somebody shot a car down. What the hell was that? Hi. I would have totally ran up and punched that guy if the melee combat was the same as it was in Fear 1. Tour de Force. I don't know what achievement that was. Ooh. Maybe I should have taken that other missile launcher. It's kind of look like I should have now. I don't need any more health. Okay, well. Oh, they just rappelled down. I'm like, you guys weren't here before, were you? Don't need any of that help. More repellers. Anybody else want to repel down here? My only objective is to descend. So descend I shall. Shloop. Okay. Nothing else here. Going through tunnels. Always fantastic. Okay. Complete the path? What does that even mean? What do you mean complete the path? What the fuck was that? Was that a bug or a glitch? It looked like somebody just ran by me. That was fucking weird. It must have just been my limbs or something freaking out. Interval 5, there you go. Finally said it. Hi. Oh, well, we're just about there now. Wait, I can't walk that way? That's an interesting invisible wall. Couldn't just extend this out a little bit further. Ooh, lots of health kits. Fortunately, I don't need the... What the hell was that? Oh, is it a speedy fight again?
Our host is gathering our mighty army.
Okay. We will crush this army with our single hand. Hi. Where are you going, buddy? Who are you people? Can't melee him. I can run into them, though. Onwards we go. Some of these guys are glowing like Super Saiyans. Don't see any sign of Aelma. Visor's definitely freaking out like I'm right next to her, though.
You are very close now.
I would say so. Oh, I'm being pulled in. And here we are. My visor's now officially fucked. Look at all these guys.
What is to come?
Okay. I'm gonna go this way. I really appreciate the offer, but I'm part of the military. Kind of. The replica army, I guess is a better term. I'm gonna just go this way. Sorry, Fettel. I really appreciate the offer, though. Maybe if there's more money in it, maybe? I might be down for that. Oh. Great. Guess there's nothing else to explore here. Alright, Fettel. I'm on my way, slowly, because I can't sprint in here. Very slowly. Oh, what? Dude, that's awesome! Can I actually... No, okay, hi, little Alma. Where's Fettel? Oh, man. Alma does not want me here. Oh, I forgot to wave to her. Oh man, now she's gonna be pissed off at me. I hate these fights. They do a lot of damage. It's like, it's hard to tell if you're actually making progress. We have slow-mo. Even though we're not supposed to. I guess that counted. I didn't actually think I hit that guy. Submit.
Time has come. I can sense you.
Can you? Good. I can submit to you. What is my scope reflecting? Looks like we're in some kind of lab. Like, if I turn around right now, there's some kind of a staircase behind me. Which obviously isn't there because we're in the middle of a bunch of trees. What is that? It's the most random rock I've ever seen. Secret rock. Has to be secret. Pistol lit up, and here's Fettel in his room.
Come to me.
Reward unlocked. Pack sign back to Fettel.
Before me. Let me look upon you.
Let me look upon your fully geared out body.
This moment, my brother.
Oh my god, it's you.
I am reborn.
He is reborn, that is for sure, and that's the title of the DLC. Hoi! Well, there you go. That is Interval 5 and the finale of F.E.A.R 2 Reborn. The DLC to F.E.A.R 2. I don't really have anything to say about the Reborn DLC, honestly. I guess it sets up for F.E.A.R, I suppose. Because that brings Fettel back, since we killed him in F.E.A.R 1. So that's their way of bringing him back, I guess. I don't know how. I mean, you're... him, somehow? I don't know. I don't really follow F.E.A.R 2's story all that much anyways, but... let's just move on to F.E.A.R 2, since we haven't talked about that yet. What... F.E.A.R 2 did not redeem itself at all, unfortunately. So I still consider it a very poor game overall. And it just all stems from the fact that there's no horror in it anymore. There's no fear in it. And it's really pretty sad because, I don't know, at the time I think F.E.A.R 2 was kind of in that console-y era where things started going to the consoles first, and they got made for the consoles first and then came to the PC as crappy games, and now that's become the big thing in the world. And I think at that time also shooters were really taking off. Everybody's big into those, so it's like, oh, who'd want to play a horror game unless you're just shooting all the time, thousands of guys. And that might be what happened, it might not be, I have no idea. But all I know is that F.E.A.R 2 is probably one of the bigger disappointments that I've ever played, along with Supreme Commander 2 was another abysmal failure, where a studio just took something and ruined it. Something that's original, and F.E.A.R was, I mean, not original, but it did what it did really well. They made a really great action game that managed to rein in the horror perfectly and kept you scared all the time. But at the same time, you did a lot of fighting, and it was exciting and fun, and that all got stripped away, and it got geared a lot more towards, well, almost entirely towards fighting. And I mean, you can probably count the number of times you saw Alma, not counting the Reborn DLC, where they just crammed her in a few times for fun in the span of whatever it was, an hour, 2 hours maybe worth of DLC, because I had two 15-minute episodes in there, 12-minute episodes, whatever they were. But I don't know, I mean, it's sad because the visuals, while yes, they are upgraded and look much better than the original F.E.A.R, also took a hit with things like dynamic lighting and things like that. I feel like the AI kind of took a hit too, where it was a little bit dumber than F.E.A.R 1. But yeah, it seems like a lot of things got stripped aside, pushed to the wayside, and kind of just, here you go, here's a game for shooting. And in its own right, it's a fun shooter. It's a great first-person shooter. It's fun to play. If you're just looking for a first-person shooter, I recommend F.E.A.R 2. It's a good game, but F.E.A.R 2 as a game in the series is just not there. It's better than Perseus Mandate. but it's not there. The school was done really pretty well as a horror environment, but once again, it fell on all the tropes of here's these guys coming at you and you have to shoot them. And it just boiled down to that in the horror scenes. Here's some guys, shoot them still. And eventually that's not scary anymore. Where you're just, there's a guy, shoot him, there's a guy, shoot him. And oh no, there's a quick almost section, then you're back to just shooting more stuff. So if they had really dropped like all the shooting aspects in the school, and then maybe had that one courtyard segment where it's open and you have a big grand battle in there, and then you went back into the school, and that would have given you a chance to build up to an even worse terror, because it's like you're in the school, you're scared shitless, and then you finally get outside of this courtyard, and it's this grand battle, and it's all this fighting, and all the, the power armors are dropping in, and all these other guys are here. And then you finish, and you're like, yes, that's awesome. And then you end up back in the school, and like the lights start breaking again, and it just goes back to shit. And that builds up that terror a lot quicker, because you know what happened in the earlier part of the school. And so now all of a sudden you're even more scared than you were before. And stuff like that. They could have done a lot better. And that's what the original Fear did, was it took you out of the horror and put you in these action segments, and then threw you right back into it unabashedly, where it was all just dark rooms, no lights, flickering stuff. Alma appears here, Alma appears there, Alma appears here. And it did a good job of cycling you through them, albeit rather predictably. Almost all of the time in Fear, if you're shooting and fighting people, you're not going to have a scary moment in that, almost none of the time. There's a couple things they throw in, but it worked, and Fear 2 really lost that balance, so that really hurts the game, because this is a well-done game, it's a well-made game, it's a sound theory. Taking out, I don't know, a lot of the mechanics that they tweaked, also like the health and the armor and the sprinting, kind of don't really work. I don't like that. This goes back to original PC gaming days, back when I was doing a lot of the original games like Half-Life 1, things like that, Fear, the original Fear, that kind of era, where you actually had to manage your damn health kits and use those. In here, other than some of the really crappy segments where you're thrown against something that's impossible to fight, more or less, like a power armor where it just rips through your health like it's supposed to, I never really used health kits, because the enemies drop so many little health boosters that it becomes completely pointless at that point. So I don't know, it just, a lot of the mechanics didn't need to be tweaked and changed the way they were. I think that was also a point in time where regenerating health was becoming a big thing, and games were turning more away from actually having health and having just more infinite health or regenerating health. Take cover, your health comes back, because we're scared the players are going to get stuck. And that's when players became snowflakes and weenies, and that was the grand slide. But it's unfortunate Fear 2 got caught up in that. I mean, there's a whole backstory to Fear 2. I feel like I explained it already, but if not, just super quickly. Fear was essentially the rights to the game were lost by Monolith. I forget which way it went. It's been a while, but they lost the rights to something, which is why the expansions were made by Timegate and not Monolith, and why the expansions are considered canon, because Monolith decided to make the next Fear game, but they didn't have the rights to the name, or I believe they didn't have the rights to the character names either, so they couldn't use Alma? I don't remember. It was a really weird breakup. It was really bizarre who had the rights to what. So they basically were making Fear 2, the sequel to Fear, and they had a naming convention or naming contest because they couldn't name it Fear, and the title that won was Project Origin. So the game was going to be called Project Origin. But something happened. I don't remember what. Something happened, and they actually got the rights back to everything. The name, the characters, the stories, everything was back to them. So obviously the game was going to be called Fear 2, but to honor the contest and the decision, they subtitled it Project Origin because it was the right thing to do. So this whole thing is all messed up anyways. I don't know if Fear 2 would have turned out differently if they hadn't lost the rights to it. There were no expansion packs, and this had been made maybe closer to the original Fear. What would have happened? I don't know. Like having Fear 2 like an extraction point where it was in the old engine continuing the same style, it could have been cool to see. It would have been interesting because Extraction Point was really good and really well done. And I don't know. I guess we'll never know because F.E.A.R, or as some people might know it, Fear 3, is just an abomination to mankind. And there's zero redeeming things about that game to the point where it was annoying for me to play it when I bought it. So that's pretty bad. And I think Monolith just doesn't care about Fear anymore as far as I know. So I don't know. But I mean, it still carries on a lot of the Fear stuff. The sound effects are great. The music is still good. And it still keeps that aspect. Everything's done in a nice package. But if you just strip away Fear and look at it objectively, that's what it is now. So I don't know. I'm going to try and be open-minded going into F.E.A.R as well, but that's going to be difficult because there's nothing redeeming about this. This at least had good segments to enjoy and look forward to, and the fighting is still top-notch, but I don't know. F.E.A.R is the last game in the series. I don't believe there's any DLC, or I just erased it from my memory. I don't remember, but if there is DLC, we'll be doing that as well. And to finish off this whole grand Fear journey of having every Fear game on my channel. So we can look forward to that. But Fear 2 is in the books. I don't understand the story. I don't know. And the story only devolves from here into a pile of absolute mess. Absolute crap. So don't expect anything out of F.E.A.R if you're looking kind of like, oh, I wonder what happens next in the story. Because it's convoluted mess. I don't remember how Fear 3 ends. I don't even know where the story's going right now. She has a kid. And that's about it. I guess Paxton Fettel's been reborn. Spoiler warning! You can play as him in F.E.A.R. Oh boy. That's right. Did I mention it's a co-op game? Because who doesn't want co-op in their horror? I don't know. I don't have anything else to say. That's it. We're done. Fear 2's done. It's in the books. F.E.A.R will be coming a couple months, maybe. Actually, we're in July right now. It's July 12th. Oh god, that's a long time. I don't know. Maybe I should save F.E.A.R for the Campaign of Terror, but I want scary games for the Campaign of Terror. I don't know. We'll see. I'll figure that out. But yeah. Anyways, thank you, everybody who has been watching this series. If you watched it all the way through and actually enjoyed it, leave me a comment. I don't know. Maybe a lot of people like Fear 2. I don't. That's my opinion. That's why I'm going through all of Fear on my channel. You can watch it, make your own opinions, let me know. But you know how I feel about these, so I'm giving you fair warning. But yeah, thank you everybody for watching, and I suppose I will see you on whatever series I do next. I haven't actually decided yet, so yay, I better think fast. Again, all my series are ending at once, so excellent! But that does it for the series, and you guys know what to do. Stay fucking metal!